Hello, everybody. Eric here on Thursday, February 16th, to talk about the comics that I should have picked up on Wednesday, February 15th, but I was at the chiropractor, so I didn't pick them up until today. But we're going to jump right in, and the first book we're going to talk about is Batman Beyond the White Knight, DC Black Label. This is book 8 from Sean Murphy with Dave Stewart. Great stories, great artwork, great alternate universe version of Batman and all the different characters from Gotham. There's the back. Very cool. Then we have Danger Street, book 3, another DC Black Label. This is from Tom King, and we got some Darkseid on the cover. I believe that's Metron is his name on the back there. So there's some wild things going on with Danger Street. Then Marvel Voices, Wakanda Forever from Marvel. An anthology with a bunch of Wakanda-based stories. Black Panther, Shuri, Okoye, different writers, different artists, celebrating Black Panther. I think the movie is on Disney Plus now. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I haven't seen it yet. Let's move on to the comics, though. Door to Door, Night by Night, number 3 from Vault Comics, written by Cullen Bunn, about door-to-door salesmen who are also monster hunters. Cullen Bunn, amazing writer, and just cranking stuff out. Just this past week, he announced 2 new books that look pretty cool. Excuse me a moment while I rub my eye. Then we have Chilling Adventures presents Betty the Final Girl. This is from Archie Comics horror line, which I like to pick up. It's just a one-shot, and I have no idea what's going to happen here. But I dig their horror stuff. And we'll see how Betty fares as a final girl. Then we've got, finally, A Foulness in the Walls from Aftershock. Aftershock one-shot, written by Cullen Bunn. That dude's everywhere. This thing was supposed to be out months ago. I assume the delay is because of some of the financial problems that Aftershock has been having. But it's finally here. More horror from Cullen Bunn. Another book that's very, very late is Swamp Thing, Green Hell. Book 2. Another DC Black Label book. One of their oversized books. And this title was so late that they reprinted the first issue to remind people that it existed. I have a first edition of the first issue, not that that matters, but I actually talked to my comic book people some time ago about what was going on with it. Where's that Swamp Thing Green Hell? Beautiful, beautiful artwork in here. I dig Swamp Thing. All right, now we're getting into the trade paperbacks. You see me squirming a lot because my back is very, very sore, which is why I was at the chiropractor. Excuse me, but it's still very, very sore. We're going to move on to collected editions. First, we have Edge of Spider-Verse from Marvel, and this collects the 5-issue miniseries by Dan Slott, Alex Segura, a bunch of other people, and it's lots of cool alternate versions of Spider-Man, as I like to say. I'm a big fan of Spider-Man Noir. Don't know exactly what the story is. They like the Spider-Verse stuff over there at Marvel, and so do I. Then we have a trade that's another one of those books that Marvel has been doing that is cashing in on nostalgia. I fell for it. I didn't fall for it. I like it. So they were doing, I've mentioned this before, they did 3 or 4 miniseries where Spider-Man was still in the black suit, the symbiote suit, before the whole Venom thing. And then they've done a Venom, Lethal Protector. It's a story that takes place back when Venom got his first solo title. And now we have Genus Vell, Captain Marvel, from Marvel, by Peter David. And back in the day, I believe Peter David was writing a Captain Marvel title where Rick Jones had these things called the Negabands. He would smack them together, and he would swap places with Captain Marvel. So I think that's where this story takes place. There's a little homage to the death of Captain Marvel from back in the day. But this is Peter David writing Genus Vell. And it looks like that's Rick Jones on the cover. Rick Jones, one-time sidekick. So I'm looking forward to that. I really liked the other series. Then we have Daredevil and Elektra, the Red Fist Saga. This is Volume 1. It's from Marvel, written by Chip Zdarsky. And this is the, let's see, this has issues 1 through 5 of the most recent run of Daredevil. Follows up Chip Zdarsky's initial run. And then he did the, not Dark Reign. He did the thing where Kingpin was trying to take over New York and kill all the heroes. And then an Elektra as Daredevil miniseries, and now we have this. But Chip Zdarsky, great writer, Daredevil, great character. I want to see where it goes. And finally, a big honker. This is Doctor Strange, Epic Collection, Volume 11. That's craziness. Nightmare on Bleecker Street. And this has Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Supreme, 48 through 61, and Annual number 3. Morbius, the Living Vampire, number 9. And material from Marvel Comics Presents 146, and Marvel Superheroes, 12 and 14. Good old-fashioned looking Doctor Strange there. Bunch of different people, it looks like, on writing and artwork. Some of that looks very 90s. Ooh. For those of you who have only seen the Doctor Strange movie and never seen, where to go? I thought I just passed it up. Have never seen what Dormammu looks like in the comics. There you go. And that right there is Clea. That's, who was that? Charlize Theron as Clea at the end of the second Doctor Strange movie. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it. I suppose I should have said spoilers first. Anyway, big honkin' Doctor Strange book. I usually try to get the Epic collections in order, but at this point with Doctor Strange, I'm just ordering them as they come out. Because the only ones available are 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 13. I don't know why they do that, but what are you going to do? All right, that is it. I know I look kind of spastic, but my back really, really hurts, and it keeps spasming. So you're going to take me as I am. All right, so I really don't have a question. I can't think well enough to come up with a question. So we'll stick with the general. Does any of this stuff catch your eye? Have you seen the, how about, I'll throw out, have you seen the Doctor Strange movies? What did you think? Let me know all that in the comments below. If you have any comments, questions, or corrections, please put those in the comments below. Comments are open for spoilers. Just post a spoiler warning. We try to be polite here on my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. You know, all that YouTube stuff. If you care to follow me on other social media, my Twitter is @Ronan5757. My Instagram, where I post pictures of books, comic books, board games, and fuzzy animals, is Eric Smith 5757. That's Eric with a K. ERIKSMITH 5757. That is all I have for this week. So until next week, read more books.